That was AKA Idiot from the Hives. Very old song from the Hives, from the first album, actually. Barely Legal. You can hear that dirty sound of old Hives. Hello there. They were pretty dirty, I think. Like pretty sloppy. Probably the most punk album of them, I'll say. We're gonna step immediately into runs as I get my splits here. Yeah, let's go. Let's see if today I can PV on this road. The goal is first to PV on this road, and then hopefully that PV is even better than my PV on the other road. You know, the dream is, of course, getting the sub 130. That's kind of hard. But yeah, this run can do it. Can technically do it. Well, even the other road can do it. If you're insane. But this one should be easier. As far as I can get a good Roberto Skip. That is really the wall. As soon as you pass Roberto Skip, the rest, it's still pretty hard, but like if you get a first try Roberto Skip, as long as I don't fuck up very hard, I should get the sub 130. Now I can totally fuck it up because Paul is kind of dangerous. And that's right after Lindsay. I mean, after Roberto Skip. I could technically even go for a longer pole, getting the 5 circle instead. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but... because then I have to go for... La Guardian Skip. And I'd rather do insta-heal. You know, one of the wheels of my chair got broken. It just broke the other day. My chair is pretty old. You know, this chair right here, my computer chair. And I don't know, it might be time to change it. That was some awful movement right there. Like, hopefully I'm not gonna lose equilibrium during the stream, because this thing is moving a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't happen. We'll see. But yeah, I really don't know what should I get. I'm not the biggest fan of gamer chairs. I think they look great, but I don't quite like how they feel. Because I feel like I'm on a car. I don't really want to be on a car on my computer. I also want the most space for my legs. I cross my legs a lot. But at the same time, I'm definitely a fan of chairs with interesting colors.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am
Like, I would love to have a purple chair. Like, dark purple peach. But I don't think there's any colored chairs. Like, normal computer chairs. Usually only the quote-unquote gamer chairs have the interesting colors. How's that work? But it's alright. From the pillar to the line. Sneak. Just in time. Just in time to ignore this zombie. Oops. Not supposed to pause there. Unless you're going for invisible area. But I only save sound US. About a second. With the risk of a 20-second time loss later. Because you might see a sanity effect. And it can be bloodbath. It's the longest sanity effect after walking in ceiling, but there's no walking in ceilings in Elia, because those are fixed by the room. You can't see them on every single room. There's just a handful of rooms that have the effect. I actually got an effect there. Interesting. That is very interesting. Yeah, we have an effect here. I'm so surprised. Why is that? I'm amazed. I would love to be able to, like, record, like, kind of have a TIS of all my runs. Not exactly a TIS, but, you know, like a recorded inputs on RNG, so then I can check them out later on an emulator. Because that way I would be able to tell what happened here, for instance. I could see it on Dolphin. Take a look at the sanity effect variable and see exactly what happened. Yeah, this is crazy. We hear Elia there. I am confused. Maybe the pause after the red zombie does something with the timer? I don't know. Anyway.
Fool!
You should have run. No. I really tend to do that.
From my research,
Because
it
I'm
is
used to
apparent
spice
that the
jar.
endeavor-
That's a spice jar strat. Press B and then immediately start to read the thing. But here, you gotta grab the Gladius.
Oh my god, what is
Lord.
it?
This devil's work. We should get out of here.
You have proven what we have feared the most.
Okay. Time for Anthony. The first wall that can kill the run. For sure. Yo, Give Gary, how you doing? So before Roberto Skip, I used to reset on Anthony still a lot because I wanted to go for like the best horror skip. Now the reason is slightly different. I'm going for a slightly slower horror skip, just a little bit more safe on the setup, not pressuring myself too much. But because I need to, you know, get the entire setup for Roberto Skip. So if I'm gonna reset on Anthony, I'd rather do it because of the setup and not because of another glitch. You're working, nice. Grab that thing. One, 2, 3. I need to scroll back. Yo, Big No, how you doing? Thank you for the good luck. You know, I retimed this thing, and it almost doesn't say time. It's crazy. I thought it was like 0.5, but I retimed it, and it's like it's less than that. I don't actually remember. It's on the document. 0.4 or 0.3 or 0.2. I don't actually remember. What are you doing? It's like super precise, and you gotta be pretty clean to actually save time with it. I see bleeding walls. Yo, Big No, you were asking on the forum of speedrun.com, right? Are you in the Discord of Eternal Darkness? Just wondering. Just a couple of smacks with the sword moves. The zombie out of the way, closer to the door. Yeah, it has to be on target attacks. And you gotta do it from a specific angle for them to work. That's the fastest setup for Skip. Now you should just enter the Discord. I mean, if you want, because you can ask whatever you want there, and you know, I would say like 1% of the Discord are actually runners. My godness, just get out of the way. Most of the people out there just to shield about the game. Or fans of the speedrun or the game. Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. Hang on, I'm gonna give you the link. Oh, I guess you landed. Okay, good. Nice. So you were saying nickname was easy to pick since it was my nick on MySpace? Nice. Kinda dates me. Yeah, definitely. I never have a MySpace, but I have several friends that have one. MySpace wasn't... I would say it wasn't that big here in Chile. The thing that was really big in Chile back then was Fotolog. I don't know if that thing it's like, you know, in other countries. I have no idea. I haven't heard it that much outside of Chile, to be honest. I didn't have Fotolog though. I only had like MSN, Messenger back in the day. And I used to play online games. More than social media, I guess. Never heard of it, but social media was very non-centralized back then. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think Fotolog was more of a, I would say, Latin American thing, maybe?
To think.
Or Hispano-American thing? I would say. Because I kind of remember like people from Mexico too having those. But yeah, I think Facebook was like maybe the very first kind of quote-unquote centralized social media. Six degrees? Never heard of that. Interesting. Since the Latin American internet used to have its own version of things. MySpace is pretty big here, specifically about musicians. Yeah, same here. Yeah. The thing is, yeah, I'm actually, I think I'm talking more from my perspective than from the Chilean perspective. About MySpace, at least. Because when I was young, during that time, that was like, I don't know, 12 to 14 maybe? To 15? During that period, I was very far away from music. I just like a couple bands, but I was like far away from music, and I didn't have a single friend that liked music or was a, you know, musician, like was into guitar or whatever. I was more about video games, and my friends also were about video games. And then I had my musical explosion on like 17, I would say. And at that time, there was... MySpace was kind of dying, I think. Or at least here in Chile, at that point. Either that or I just don't notice it. Because most of the time I was just discovering music on like YouTube. But that's just me. Jeez. Oh, that was such a good Pious, but I fucked it up at the end. Could have been an 11. Which is outstanding for Japanese. Crazy.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I.
My main thing for non-Israeli bands was Last.fm. Yeah, I have a couple of friends when I was like 17, 18, or 16, 17, that were completely obsessed with Last.fm to discover bands. It wasn't big on Chile, as far as I know. Like, I've never seen someone actually know the thing, apart from those two friends that were obsessed with the thing back then. So I don't think it's big in Chile. But you know, these guys were kind of hipsters, so... Audio Strobler, so that's the old name of it? I used the hack of it for a while, nice. Yeah, they tried to convince me a lot to use it. But I really just stuck with YouTube. What's the track inside? Just a radio thing. The interested to a lot of music. Yeah. Yeah, that was the cool thing, that it suggested to... It suggested a lot of related music. I'm thinking about going back. It's a lot less comfortable. Ah, I see. Target, run. So you were talking about on the forum. It kind of looked like you were trying to decide whether you want to play on console or emulator. It seems that you have it on console. That is what introduced me to all sorts of god music. I see. EMB Dark Wave. I gotta say, I'm completely ignorant on those genres. Like, if you say that, like, please don't judge me, but the only thing I can think of is like Evanescence. But that's just because I'm ignorant of the genre, okay? I just never dug into it. I have a friend that can probably talk about it for hours. Yeah, I do, but even Dolphin is legal, I probably run emulator. The game just looks so good that way. Okay. Yeah, if you ever wanted to fully optimize, I do recommend Wii, because it's faster than emulator. But if you prefer quality, it's fine. Whoa! That's so rude. That zombie failed the shot, or maybe I received the shot instead of the zombie. Because the zombie didn't sing. Jeez. Any sanity effects? Berserk. B&B Nation, Covenant. Black Tape, For Blue Girl, Android Lust, Lacuna Coeli, Sisters of Mercy. I don't know any of those bands. Oh, you have a GameCube. Oh, yeah. You definitely have to run an emulator then. GameCube is super slow.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavor...
Wii's have gotten a bit pricier the last year. Really? Oh, that sucks. Here in Chile, I think it's very easy to get a Wii. Or, well, I haven't seen in a while. But at least a couple years ago. Like, I got my Wii for... like...
Oh my god.
15 bucks?
This is
I think.
devil's work. We should get out of here.
Just the Wii? Without anything?
We have feared
But I
the
had
most.
everything else. I had the cables and all that. The controller. So it was just the console. Like 15 bucks. But it was a period I was into Smash. I was a tournament organizer at the time. So it was pretty easy for me to like find people that were selling either GameCubes or Wii's. And they almost gift some of them. I also got a GameCube about the same time for like 10 bucks. Because the guy said it was broken, but he actually just needed a clean up on the reader. That was it. What's really slow on DC? Resident Evil door times, I believe you. I feel like those are slow always. That's kind of a thing I don't like about old Resident Evils. Like, it's good for a little bit, but after you are like playing like 4 or 5 hours of gameplay, it starts to get really annoying. Just wait forever for every door. I think it's good for tension, but maybe they should do it only on some doors, like the important doors instead. I don't know. Price charting says loose Wii's up to 50. Okay, I see. Yo, hello Palta, how you doing? Die, please. No, you Palta. The zombie. Thank you for the good luck. Nice. Oh yeah, the door skips. That's pretty cool. Excuse me. Guess I tried to mix the sword. Yeah, you should break it there. it's just free. Because breaking the urn and the... Hang on. The animation of the rune and all that thing doesn't slow down the timer on the curtain. So it's just free time where you can break it.
You have come to return my...
There was way too much distance there. I hate this beep run storage so much. Alright. You're okay? Sleep all the afternoon. You met with some friends in a walk-in? That sounds really cool. Especially now. Now that's a Vibram storage. You see, like, very easy. Not like the other one, which I hate. Alright, not that bad. I have to get a PS5, the new Spider-Man will also have the sweet Spider Cat. Interesting. Yeah, you know, before COVID, I remember pretty much seeing my friends almost every week. Or at least every 2 weeks. I super miss that. Because now with COVID, it's like so hard, you know?
Dreams.
Yeah, of course.
Modern psychology of
Being rough here too. Yeah. Yeah, and even video calls sometimes are kind of difficult to organize. I didn't save. Shit. Well, that's a reason. I need to save after Anthony. I forgot it. Curious time. All right. Okay. Let me think. All right. Let me adapt the camera first. Where's my filter? All right. Give me a second. Alright, Givger. You have two options. Oh, you want to see the belt collection? I can show that too. I was gonna give two options between slingshot or fractals. Where's my timer there? What the fuck? I guess I can show the belts too if you want. It's not that interesting considering he's always there. I just saw it in the background and that's actually impressive. I have a lot of them. Let's see. I need to fix this thing because it's kind of a mess. And you know, it's funny because I don't actually use these very much. I'm not really a belt person. Well, these are... are these called? The things that you have on your shoes? So this is my favorite, I think. This one's pretty cool. And it's like... Tazes? I see. Lasses. This one's pretty cool. I've used these ones a couple times with clothes. Like here. Or more down. But I really like this one, it's pretty cool. I would love if it has this part a little bit thicker. But it's fine. It works. And then, well, this is like the typical... I remember when I was young, this thing. Every single guy in the school that liked punk had one of these. They were using pitillos. Pitillos is like slim fit trousers or jeans. It's so 2005 exactly. This one I actually never use it. It's one of my sister when she was also in like the punk years. And it's kind of weird. I don't actually know what to do with this. Because it has these weird parts. And it's like... It weighs a lot. It's pretty cool though. Yeah, like emo scene. Yeah. Yeah, there was a whole emo scene here in Chile too. Emo and hardcore. This one I like it. It's like simple design. But it's good enough for me. And also it's pretty cool because... Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, so the holes are like... Let's see. They're like part of the design. So it looks pretty cool. It's kind of long though. It's a little bit too long for me. But it's fine. What are these things called? Someone has to help me with this one. This thing that you put like here for your suspender. Yeah, there you go. I have one. I've never used it on like normal life. I bought this for a cosplay. Hang on. See if I can show it. This is gonna be funny because you're gonna think my cosplay is like absolutely crazy, but it's not that crazy. You gotta believe me. So I don't know if any of you have seen Kill la Kill. No, this is not my cosplay. I wish it was, but no. It's the simple version of Ryuko. Not really a big image, but basically the girl with the what are these things called? Sailor uniform. So she has suspenders. So I needed suspenders for that cosplay. Yeah, but I tried to use them once, but they gave me back pain. Because it kind of felt like having two brass. I don't know, it was kind of weird. This one's also pretty cool. I love it. It's kind of gold. It's not really silver. I mean, it's not gold, but I mean it's like gold color, kinda. So it's also pretty cool. And then there's this one. This is probably the thickest one that I have. I can't really fit... Yeah, exactly, Dorado. I can't really fit this one in a lot of my clothing because it's too wide. But I really like it too. But it's funny because I just don't have that many... Yeah, it's super wide. It's like... How many fingers? Like 2 of my fingers, and my fingers are big, so... This is a pretty simple one. It's like... It feels like velvet. I don't think it's velvet, but it feels like that. Just simple, and does the job for sure. Then here's another very simple one that just does the job. It has slightly different design. You can see the like lines. But it's also pretty simple. But it was one that I used a lot in the past. Just because of how simple it was and easy to wear. And then this is another one from my sister that I never used. It's also pretty cool. But it's very heavy. It's like super heavy. It might not look that heavy, but it's so thick. And it's super heavy. Crazy. And I've never used it too. Yeah, I really just don't have a lot of... it doesn't look heavy? Yeah, actually. But it is pretty heavy. I really don't have a lot of clothing for belts. It's funny because I have a lot of belts, but I actually don't use them very much. Okay, 1 second. When I open my window a little bit. It's just that when I was transiting, when I was beginning my transition, I remember buying a lot of belts because I like how they look. And because in the past I've never convinced myself of buying belts until transition. I have a lot of garbage here. Oh, I missed one. This one is from the cosplay. So it has these 2 things that goes on the side, which are like little details that the cosplay has, the uniform. And these things I made them myself. There's some interesting little detail. But yeah, that's the collection, and it's pretty much just back there always. It doesn't do a whole lot. It's just there because I barely use them. It's funny. No, the timer. I minimized the timer. But yeah, the thing is, I started to use a lot of skirts after transition, and most of the skirts that I have, I don't really need the belts, you know? I think it's mostly because of that I don't use them very much. Who is gonna eat your ice? Missed it.
To think that once I could not see beyond.
Well, bats are like almost rats. It's like rats with wings. Have you ever noticed that the bats, because you know, birds have the wings on like the arm, right? But bats, on the other hand, they have the wings on the hand. It's super weird. They have like massive hands with wings on it, like membranes. Strange creatures. Fluffy sky poopies. Yeah. Wasn't like a bat what started COVID? Or I'm just wrong. Like a bat soup or something? They're not certain. They can harbor a lot of... Yeah, like... I don't know how this is called in English, but there's this illness called rabia that most of the people, you know, in Chile here, they always warn you about stray dogs, that you might get rabia from them. But if you look at the statistics, the animal that gives rabia to humans most of the time are bats here in Chile. There's very few cases from dogs, actually. Almost none. And the few cases that exist are from bats. No one really knows. I see. A racist attack on China. Yeah, I guess. I mean, they will do anything to just have an excuse to say something about them. It's like
I cannot say what was the true beginning.
so
Nor am I-
free. Oh, I see. They have very strong immune systems that actually can repair DNA damage. That's crazy. Aerosols being able to survive much more dangerous viruses. Those viruses evolve and become more, yeah. Don't pause. Yeah, I see. We got a torch there. I don't know what that means. So if I see low sanity, either low sanity or sanity effect here, I'm gonna guess it's the pause. Like maybe the pause reactivates the timer. And then my sanity effect timer is fucked up. That's my theory. Either that or I'm being way too slow at the beginning and I'm not noticing, I don't know. Ouch. Imagine if the smashers were like realistic and that would just be an insta-kill. Face match. Any Smash fans in the chat? A lot of people are excited about the new Smash character. Like, I guess everyone suspected that it could happen at some point. But I still can't believe Minecraft made it into Smash. It's kind of crazy. Alex in Smash. Just not Alex Roivas, I guess. Seems like a bit of a meme. Seen a few streamers playing these blind, assume these matchers are one-hit kills. Yeah, I mean he's a fucking smasher. This one on the one on Roberto is a one-hit kill. Okay, this is going pretty well, so I actually don't know what happened on the other area. I have no idea. Tiny effect? Nope. Be cool. We are cool. Also, a new Minecraft update looks pretty dope. Like my real
From my
dream
research,
for an
it is
update
apparent that the
right now
endeavor-
would be an end update. You know, something similar like to the Nether update, but with the end. Because I think the end is pretty empty right now. But I'm still alright with the other. Like, the other update still looks pretty dope. To make caves more
Oh
interesting.
my god, what is
Lord,
it?
this devil's work. We should get out.
Although, it's called Caves and Cliffs.
Proven
Or the other way around, Cliffs and Caves, I don't remember. But I feel like there's not a lot of cliff stuff. At least not yet. There's like goats and like big snowy mountains, but that's about it so far, I think. Not a lot of cliffs. But there's definitely a lot of caves. You fail to be ready. You have to quote to see if you get it. Oh, we got the true ending. So on the true ending, the history is narrated by Mantorok. I mean, sorry, by Edward. But it's the history about Mantorok. How does Edward know about that? Or is Edward Mantorok? Am I going too far? For dying during Pious? Ah, the... Yeah. I wonder what's the fastest way to die. Maybe on the Oya block. Or the Mantorok block rooms. Those have a lot of zombies. Boring Roiva's life percent. Alex finishes the university percent. No! Ooh, okay. I had enough time for another pause. That's close. Just making the thing more exciting for spectators. So how many of you knew that Alex is studying maths? Well, I guess I said that on the marathon.
You have come to return my
2, 3. That's why she has so much magic. Big brain maths. Yeah. Number theory and statistics, I think. Something like that. Come on. I'm really having trouble with this. Least favorite part of the run for me. Feels shit that I have no spells after my thesis defense. Let me pass! Let me pass! Oh, fuck you. I need to go around that. I can't touch the codex B-prom. If I touch the B-prom of the codex, the setup won't work later. And there's actually a way around it between the zombie and the codex, but it's kind of dangerous. Please no. Oh, fuck. Ugh. I'll keep going. Yeah, I went a little bit fast. I definitely should just take my time on the setup. Like, taking your time is just a few seconds to get a more safe setup. Jeez. Anthony's rough now. Okay, I didn't touch any B-proms. Almost sure. I need to say before touching B-proms on Alex. I hope I didn't fuck that up. I'll see later if I may make up to Roberto.
Dreams. Modern psychology of...
Yeah, and on this road, I keep saying road. It's route, right? It's not road. I've been saying road all these years. Is there any country where you can say road instead of route? Because if that's the case, I'm gonna stick with road. But I think it's wrong. I can't use here the save and load strat for Anthony. Because I need to keep the other save file clean. Yeah, but that's the thing. It sounds like road, but I'm saying road because I thought that's how you say root. I don't know why I did that. English definitely confuses me. I might be able to talk English, but I'm still not that great at it. Pronunciation is my weakest point for sure. Like another word I struggled for a while was effect. I was saying effect for years on stream. Yeah, it's such a mess. I hate it because it doesn't have rules. Every word is its own rule. Ready for a crutch? Come on, are you serious? It was a joke.
My dear
It was a joke. I was joking. You sucker. That's not a crutch though, it's a soft lock. Like this? There's a neat glitch where you get an hour cut in your inventory. But then you're completely fucked up because you don't get it here. So there's no Narcut here, which means you cannot make spells and there's no way to get Narcut. And you get access to this text, which you cannot read right now because it's on Japanese. But if this were on English, you would see this text, which is, you cannot encounter this text anywhere else in the game. Developers got rid of them, of this description text. You see, if you go to the runes here, there's no description on these things, even if you get the codex. Look at this, Santec. There's no option to see the description of Santec. So this glitch allows us to see text that it's hidden in the game. So here says something like Narcat, the rune that absorbs whatever. That is Goti, a fake word which based on how some other words are pronounced. Be another spelling for fish, what the fuck? And yeah, to get that glitch, the only way to get that glitch is get an Edward Ghost cinematic on that room when you do the dead skip on the horror. Oh, my door is open. I just noticed that. I'm gonna close my door. Oh shit. Give me a leg target. I deserve it. No. So I've been updating the document, the tricks document, with some timings, updated timings, to have good estimations of the time save of different tricks, because some of them were outdated and most of them didn't have the time save at all.
Once I could not see.
So, you know, on the document you could see if a trick is easy or hard. You can also see the risk, but you were not sure how much it saves necessarily. And I think that's kind of important, because you're trying to decide whether you want to put a new trick in your run or not. Knowing how much it saves gives you a good idea of whether you should do it or not. And for example, one thing that I also was just curious, I'm always just curious of many things. For a long time I thought earn skip save about a minute, but it's less than that. I don't remember how much it was. It was like 40 seconds. It's on the document now, but it's less than a minute. And I think I got confused because maybe my first run with earn skip, or my first finish run with earn skip, also had horror skip, I think. And horror skip saves like 20 seconds. And so if you add both, you'll have like the minute, you know? So I was comparing two different things. And that's why I thought for a long time that earn skip saved like a minute. My contact glasses aren't helping right now. Or this thing right here, for example. The button turnaround saves so little, it's crazy. Portal Cancer, on the other hand, saves a lot more. Yo, nice. Haven't seen a gold in Pius in so much.
I cannot say what was the true beginning.
And it was like a gold for very little, because it's still at 412. I have a 410 on US, because Pius US is faster. Japanese Pius has longer text. So I'm always gonna be about 2 seconds behind on Japanese, on Pius. Elia is hypothetically, it would be like the last chapter that could be skipped. Because it's one of those chapters that doesn't really give you anything. The only thing that Elia does is it gives you access to Anthony. But if there's another way to get to Anthony, then you don't need Elia. You know, just like Roberto. The only thing that does is giving you access to Peter. But any other chapter, you wouldn't be able to skip it. Because you need something from all the chapters. Unless there's some other big skips somewhere. And I guess the other possibility is finding a way to shorten Alex's end. You know, something like you get to Enga and then immediately you go to Bias. Bias fight. Which, by the way, it's kind of possible already. It's just slower. But it's already possible. Don't sneak there. If we skip Elia, would we never enable the sanity meter? I think you get it anyways. I have the feeling that you get it anyways. But I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember exactly. Because I have the feeling that it's like the health meter, that you get it anyways, even if you don't get hit on bias. The magic meter, on the other hand, that's different. You have to get a spell on Anthony, otherwise you're gonna get invisible magic. You still got the meter, but it's invisible. That's actually a thing on cutscene storage. When I play cutscene storage, if I skip Anthony with a storage, I make an extra spell. Because I want the magic to be visible, otherwise it's too hard to play with an invisible meter. It's kind of a time loss, because the only spell you can do is a enchantment, which is like 5 seconds or so. But there's no other way to get magic. I guess maybe I can cancel it. Never thought about that. But I don't think you get the meter if you cancel a spell. I don't know. Yo, sir. How you doing? It just never shows up? Oh, okay, so it's the same as the magic bar. I see.
Fool!
Yeah, the meter is there, but it doesn't show up. I'm pretty sure you can skip Paul, Peter, and Michael if starting individual lovers is allowed. Well, if starting... Wait, starting... Can't you just teleport? Yeah, you can teleport to Alex, right? With, like, restore?
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavors...
But then that also opens the door for cutscene storage with individual levels. Which is the most awful category ever.
Oh my god, what is
What
it?
happened? This devil's work. We should get out of here.
You have proven what we have feared the most.
But yeah, you would need up to Lindsay because of... You need a restore on the Paul page, I guess, right? You need a restore there and on the Edward page, I'm assuming. But hang on, what do you need? Can't you just do it with the Edward one? And the Alex and individual level? Oh my god, my eyes. I don't know what's going on. There might be something outside. Don't need to punch that. Oh yeah, the Paris portal, you're right. Jeez. Okay. I feel like someone might be smoking outside. I'm not sure if you could start the Pious fight from Edward with an Alex and restore. I think I tried that. But you could beat the game before starting Max.
So, you have come to return my...
I mean, I remember you telling me to try that with a restore. At least I couldn't do it. Alright, that was good. Finally. No. Get out of the way. Alright, that's pretty good. Kinda crazy that my PvE had such a good Anthony. Scroll twice. Gotta scroll back.
Dreams.
See if I can
One
pass
psychology
Kareem.
of-
You try with the portal active or inactive? Active. I think I tried something like... I tried entering the portal with like a trapper, something like that. Like, I'm pretty sure I did what you told me to do. I don't remember what that was. But I kind of remember something in the lines of entering with a trapper so I can pause inside the active portal, or with a free cast at least, and then do the restore on that, something like that. I don't quite remember. Alright, horror. I lose my run last time here. What do you have for me now? Oh. It's not the best hard. It's my fail. Okay. I'll check it out now. Okay. Not quite there. So wait a second, you still need to beat Max, I think. Because you need Zelda. Right? You're still gonna fight Pius. Or not? just about to ask that. I see. 1, 2. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Because we only get Chaturga and Oyath up to Kareem. And then Zelda is on... Oh, the strong alignment is always on Max. The one necessary to defeat Pius. Magic's pretty high. Really, really high. Please no lag. Let's go fight behind barrier. Let's go. Lag! I called it. I called it. Oh, fucking shite. You had a technique to get rid of this, don't you? What was it? Do you remember? Enchant? Okay. Wait, I guess I'm a little bit late here. Can I even enchant? Whatever. I think I'm a little bit too late. I guess I'll just play on slow-mo. At least this way I cannot fail. That's the good part. I have a lot of time to don't fail. Wasn't so bad. Just lose 9 seconds. But good to know. I just forgot what was the backup you had. So you mean just an enchantment gets rid of it? I'm trying to think where can I do the enchant so it's safe. I guess I could do a free cast on one of my recoveries.
I will not argue that I was shocked by the sudden mention.
I will not argue. I will argue. Alright. Or skip. How good is this angle? I don't think so. We got the burrow attack. 1, 2, 3. Alright, segments. And creations. That's wrong. Whatever. No, that's... oh my god. Don't punch me. Please. That was close. There's a little sanity recovery there. Used to avoid sanity effect here. Otherwise you're gonna be in jail when you enter this well. And then a completely optional spell on that barrier. Just so I don't have to worry about doing it after the Guardian. And that too, so I don't have to worry about sequel on Alex. But in any case, you can always just skip it, regardless. Alright, let's see the RNG on the Guardian. Pretty far. Another one for good luck. A little bit late on the split. Maybe a second late. And I'm guessing that was the horror skip. Dead skip. The time loss. Seems about right. Who's there?
The ancients' influence
And
was
now
incredible.
Lindsay.
From
Maybe the hardest chapter. We'll see. I'll see how it goes. I don't think I'm doing the backup though. It was interesting, and it saves like 5 seconds if you get it. Was it 5 or 4? It's on the document. The problem is I have very low magic and very low stamina, and failing bronze skip, you already have low stamina. And the enchanted hatgun definitely helps, but I just don't know about the magic and the stamina. Look at me. Chase me. Attack. And then come here. And then make me clip. Or maybe not. Explode! Guess not. Four bullets. But yeah, maybe I will implement it later. But I would need to like I would need to beat a couple of Lindsays with it so I can get a feeling of how does it look for the later part of Lindsay, or for the mid game of Lindsay, I guess. Like killing the zombies guaranteed here is pretty cool with the handgun. That's for sure. Any bleeding walls? Yeah. Seriously. Okay, that's kind of bad. Okay, that's low sanity. I'm not recovering here. I don't want to do manipulations. And I don't want to get rid of my bleeding walls. It's kind of low magic. That's fine. All right. The hardest part is over. I still have to pay attention to a lot of things, but maybe I should put a recovery right there. I feel like there should be enough time to link with the next sanity effect. But I have to watch out for magic at the end because of the trapper at the end of Lindsay. That's the only part that sucks. Magic is actually kind of low on Lindsay.
This isn't really happening.
Yeah, I guess he's tired. Okay, I need a recovery. I'm gonna do it on the next room.
Get away from me.
Okay. Well, that sucks. I guess I press A instead of B. That's gonna suck. There's no sanity effect. Oh, thanks. Oh, magic so low. I think his magic is not gonna make it with the pool. Might need to do a trapper on Alex. What do I do? Fuck it, I'm gonna sneak. And now I'm low health. No? Okay. I guess not. Just don't get tired here. Lane C, please. Okay. It's like barely. And I think this is full stamina. Yes! Full stamina cutscene. Let's go. Make it work. Make it happen. Such a time loss. That's fine. Because that's for bronze skip that I got on my run. My PV. So I suspected. Now for the hardest part of the run. Have to manual dispel. Okay, serious time. No! Shit. Oh, that's really bad. I guess let's get a pool. Oh my god. What do you mean no? I lose this storage because I went into another B prompt. Where's this prompt? There. Okay. I need a backup for this. Like from where I should be summoning this thing. To get a good angle of the camera. Okay. That took a lot. And it's not even the important part. This is the important part. Here we go with the suffering. Okay, that one was closer. That's 3 already. Please. 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 There's not enough frames. I hate. Ah, fuck you. There's not enough frames. I don't think there's enough frames. Why is it so tight? There's definitely not enough frames. Why do you hate me? My god. It's so unfair. It's just so hard. Because even if you get it, you need at least 3 frames for the beat wrong. That's not the correct one. But whatever, that's match B. No, definitely not. I still have some time to PvE on this route. But this can't war record, of course. Not even close. Oh my god, I keep loading that. Sir, you have to find an easier strat. Please. There's gotta be an easier strat. Oh god. That seems late. Okay, I got like 2 more tries, I think. Or maybe more. I'm still not sure how much time a try takes. Just find a way to unfreeze the world while a summoned creature has a textbook up and it will be free. The funniest part is that I might get this and then discover that my Anthony setup was wrong. And there's no way for me to know. Okay, this should be the last try. 2PV at least. Because I need an entire minute to watch the cutscene. Okay, that's it. That's it for this run. I'll do one more. Just because. And then I'll BRB and keep doing runs. Can do a couple more. Alright. Let's prepare a song. I don't know what I want to boot. I guess Pyre is fine. Alright, BRB.